Hi friends, welcome to our Genius Maths classes. Okay. Class PUC first year, subject mathematics. Right, we are discussing the chapter relations and functions. So till today we have discussed introduction of relations and functions, Cartesian product, and also we discussed about some concept of relations. Today we are going to discuss about functions. Okay, so what is function? So functions are special type of relation. Special type of relation. Okay, these are special type of relation. Okay, you can also call a function as rule. Visualize ruling. Visualize ruling. Visualize rule. So that function also can rule. Function is also a rule. Okay, functions are a main concept in mathematics. Okay, in many mathematical concepts we use the functions, right? So with that I am going to define the function. Before going to define the function, you must know the relation. We have to define the function today. So this is a special type of relation, a function. A relation f from a to b is said to be function if every element of a has one and only one image in set b. So function, relation, function is also called as a relation. F from a to b is said to be function if every element, so every element of a has one and only one image in set b. That is, so consider two sets here, a and the set b. Okay, so I am considering some elements 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? I am considering two sets A, B. A consists of 1, 2, 3, 4 and B consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what is the relation is defined here? The relation f from A to B is said to be function when it is said to be function if and only if every element of A, so all elements 1, 2, 3, 4 must have one image, one and only one image in set B. That is, 1 has 1, 2 has 2, 3 has 3, 4 has 4. So here, so all the elements in set A have only one image in set B. So 1 has 1, 2 has 2, 3 has 3, 4 has 4. So what you can write the relation in this one relation as 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 4, 4. Right? So it is nothing but the relation. We can call it as, so each element in set A has one and only one image in set B. That is why it is called, this relation is called function. This relation is called as function. Okay, so this is the concept of the function where in each element A must have unique image in a codomain. So another, this is the domain and this is the codomain. In that, every element of domain must have a unique image of codomain. This is the another definition, right? In symbolical form, I can use it. In symbolical form, I can use it, right? You can also define it in a set builder form. Okay, this R is the x, y, such that x is equal to y. X is equal to y, where x belongs to A and y belongs to B. This is the relation. So x, y, here I am defining the relation equal, x is equal to y. So that the order pair are 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3 and 4, 4. Right? This is the function definition. So in other words, if I can write, if f is a function from A to B, if f is a function from A to B, I am defining the function from A to B such that order pair AB here, I am defining AXY. You can also write it as AB, A belongs to A and B belongs to B, right? Order pair AB belongs to F. So this order pair AB, which is belongs to F, right? 1, 1, 1, 1 belongs to F, 2, 2 belongs to F, 3, 3 belongs to F, and 4, 4 also belongs to F. So if f is a function from a to b, so order pair a belongs to f, then f of a equal to, obviously, f of 1 equal to 1 here, f of 1 equal to 1. So if I define these functions, right, order pair, here 1 belongs to f, that implies f of 1 equal to 1. Here the definition. If order pair b belongs to f, then f of a equal to b. So here 1 that implies f of 1 equal to 1. 2 belongs to f, that implies f of 2 equal to 2. That is image. So we can call here b as image. Here I call 1, 2, 3, 4 are images. Here in general I am defining it b. B is called image of a. So 1 is image of 1, 2 is image of 2, 3 is image of 3, 4 is image of 4. Here b is called image of a under the f, and a is called free image. So these are called free image of these elements. So free image of b under f. That is, we can denote it like this: f from a to b. So here I can write some, right? 3 belongs to f, that implies f of 3 equal to 3. So this is what the function definition. Okay, I am going to discuss which relations are function and which relations are not function. Let's just consider some examples here. Okay, I consider set A and set B. Right, I am defining it A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D, E. Right, so I am defining these two sets. I am defining function over f. Right, okay. Which relations are not functions and which relations are functions? Okay, so A is mapped to A is mapped to B, B is mapped to C, C is mapped to D, and D is mapped to E. So is this a function? This relation, is this relation a function? Just consider here, just write the order pair A comma A comma B, B comma C, C comma D, and D comma E. So just observe this order pairs here: A, B, B, C, C, D, D. So what I have defined the function. So in each element of this set, that is domain set, must have one and only one image in set B. So just look at here, A has f of A is equal to A, and also f of A equal to B. So it has two images. Look at here, it has A and it has B. So this is against the function definition. This is against the function definition. That is why this relation is not function. This relation is not a function. Okay. So according to our definition, we must have only, all the elements must have only one and only one image in a set B. In other words, I can say that in an order pair, okay, in order pair, no order pair, okay, no order pair must have a same first element, okay, then it is called as not function. So let me consider another mappings. Set A, set B. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here I am doing set A, set B. I am defining a function f. So I am defining 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 2, and 4 to 3. So is this function? Okay, let me discuss with it. So function, if I define the function, we have to, it is nothing but a relation. So just write the order pair: 1 goes to 1, So image of 1 is 1. What about image of 2? Image of 2 is 2. Image of 3 is 2. Image of 4 is 3. See, let's see the order pair. I am defining the images. For 1, it is the image 1. For 2, the image is 2. For 3, the image is 2. For 4, the image is 3. So here, each element in a set A has one and only one image. In each set A, each element have one image. 1 has 1, 2 has 2, 3 has 2, 4 has 6. So all the elements in set A has only one image. Irrespective of the images we got, but here all the elements in the set A have unique images. That is why this is the function. F of 1 equal to 1, F of 2 equal to 2, F of 3 equal to 2, F of 4 equal to 3. So each element in the set A has unique images. That is why it is called as function. So this is what the concept of function is. Okay. Let me consider some example based on the functions, right? Let n be a set of natural number. Okay. Let n be the set of natural numbers, and the relation R be defined on n. R is relation defined on n such that R is given that order pair xy such that y equal to 2x. Y equal to 2x where xy belongs to n. So this is our example. Here we have to find out what is the domain, what is the codomain, and what is the range of R. Or is this relation a function? Is this relation a function? Is this relation a function? So this is what we have to find out. Okay. So just consider the set. Let n be the set of natural numbers. So what are set of natural numbers here? N. The set of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, so on. So this is the set of natural number. Okay. So function is defining from n to itself only. So if I consider n, so it is defining over itself only. N to n. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so on. So this is infinite set, right? That is why the set of natural numbers, and the relation is defined as, so R is defined as xy, order of xy, such that y equal to px, where xy belongs to natural numbers. All xy belongs to natural numbers, and the function is y equal to 2x. Just consider if x equal to 1. If x equal to 1, then y equal to 2. Therefore, the image of x 1 equal to, image of 1 equal to 2. 1. If x equal to 2, then y equal to 2 into 2, which is equal to 4. And therefore, image of 2 is 4. Similarly, image of 3 is 3 into 2, 6. Similarly, image of 4, 8. So image of 6 is 12, image of 7 is 14. So here, what is the domain? The set of natural number whole domain? Yeah, this is, right? In order to find it. Okay. So what is the domain here? Domain is set of natural number. That is, yeah. This set is domain. And what is codomain? Codomain is also set of natural numbers here, because I am defining a function from n to itself only. That is why codomain is n. Here the range is nothing but the images, the set of images. Okay. That is, range is, just look at here, the 1 is mapping to 2. Okay. 2 is mapping to 4. 3 is mapping to 6, 4 is mapping to 6. That is, if you observing 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, so goes on like this. So this is the set of even natural number. So range is even natural numbers. Even natural numbers. So then ask, is this a relation function? Is this relation a function? So just observe here. What is function? Function. Every element of a domain must have a unique images in a set codomain. Right? Here, look at here. 1 has 2 unique image, 2 has 4 unique image, 3 has 6 unique image, whereas 5 has 10 unique image. So observing this is the function. So this relation is a function. Okay, this is all about the problem. Okay, let me consider another example. Examine each of the following relation here, 1, 2, 3, these three relation, and state whether it is a function or not. So let me consider the first example. R equal to 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2. Okay, here you can say whether it is a function or not. So just look at here the relation. First one, solution. R equal to 2, 1, 3, 1 and 4, 2. 2, 1, 3, 1 and 4, 2. So just look at here each element in a set A. Just write on the domain 2, 3, 4. Okay, one domain, and write out the codomain. These are the codomain 1, 2. Right? So what are the mappings here? Image of 2 is 1, image of 2 is 1, image of 3 is 1, and image of 4 is 2. So look at the function now. Look at the function now. So image of 2 is 1, unique. Image of 3 is 1, unique. Image of 4 equal to 2, unique. And therefore this relation is a function. So R is a function. First one is this R relation. R is a function. Second one, so R equal to 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. R equal to 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4. Whether it is a function or not. So let me consider the second example, and the solution of that 2, 2, 2, 4, 3, 3 and 4, 4. Right? So what are the elements of domain? 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, and the images of that 2, 3, 4. Right? 2, 3, 4 are the images. So just look at here. The image 2 is mapping to 2. Right? Similar, the image is 2. Image of 2 is 4. And image of 3 is 3. And image of 4 is 4. So observing this, the 2 has 2 images, 2 and 4. And therefore, this is not a relation. This R is not a function. This R is not a function because the image, the element 2 has 2 images. The element 2 has 2 images. Therefore, it is not a function. Again, consider the third example. R 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. Is this a function? Yes. Just look at here. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7. So write down the diagram. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And its codomain. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. One is the image of 1 is 2, image of 2 is 3, image of 3 is 4, image of 4 is 5, 5, 6, image of 6 is 7. So unique elements exist for 1, 2, for 2, 3, for 3, 4, for 4, 5, for 5, 6, for 6, 7. Unique elements, and therefore R is the function. So this completes the solution. So let me define a real valued function and real function. Okay, a function which has either R or one of its subsets. So either R one of its subset as its range. That means the function which has images as images only from the sets of R or one of its subset, then it is called a real valued function. Okay. Then further, if its domain, the domain also is R. So here the R and this R. So this is mapping from R to R, then it is called a real function. The domain is also R and range is also R, then it is called a real function. If only this range is R, then it is called a real valued function. So the example for that, for mod of I. So mod of I, this is a set of complex numbers, then its value is 1, which is mapping to real numbers R. So y equal to 2x for all x, y belongs to R. Here domain is also a real number. That is why this function is real function. So let me discuss some functions and their graphs. Okay. The first one is identity function. What do you mean by identity here? Any elements in set, consider a set, okay, R to R. If I define this element in R1, 2, 3, so on, the image of this must be 1 only. The image of 1 is 1 only. The image of 2 is 2 only. Image of 3 is 3 only. So this kind of function, such kind of function are called identity function. Here, let R be the set of real numbers. Okay. So define f from R to R. Define a real valued function f from R to R by f of x equal to x. For any values of x, you will get the result as itself only. For any x, if you consider 1, you will get the x only. For any value x, 2 here, you will get the value 2. For 3, that is 3. That is f of x equal to x for all x belongs to real number. It is called as identity function. And its graph is always a straight line from the origin. So here 2, 2, 4, 4, 6, 6. So its images will always come like this, and therefore it is always a straight line. Okay. The second function is constant function. So define f from R to R, which is a real valued function, defined by f of x equal to c. F of x equal to c for all x belongs to R, and c is a constant. Here domain of f is whole domain R and range is c. That means for any values of x, if you are considering any values of x, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on, you will get the value c only. All the elements in a set are mapping to only one image. All the elements in a set are mapping to only element C. This images is only one image for all the elements. Okay, so this is called a constant function. That means, or if you consider 1, it will map to some c equal to 3. So f of 1 equal to 3, f of 2 equal to 3, f of 3 equal to 3. So for all the values, you will get the image as 3 only. Therefore, this line is always parallel to x-axis. So constant functions graph is the result, okay, which is always parallel to x-axis. The fourth one is polynomial function. Poly means many. It has a polynomial function. That means a function f from R to R is said to be polynomial function if for each x in R, it is in the form y equal to f of x a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus so on an to the power x raised to n, where n is non-negative, and a naught, a1. So these are all scalars or all constant belongs to R only. And therefore the example is f of x equal to x square minus 2x plus 1. Here it is in the form a naught plus a1x plus a2x square, right? G of x 2x raised to 4 plus x cube, right? So this is the polynomial function. The fourth function is rational function. Okay, so these rational functions are of the type f of x by g of x. So f of x and g of x are polynomial functions. So we can write in the same as rational numbers here, p of x by q of x, right? Sorry, p by q. We write the rational numbers as p by q. Similarly, we can write the rational function as f of x by g of x, where f of x and g of x are polynomial function. So g of x must not be not equal to 0. So this is called rational function. The example is if the function defined from r minus 0 to r. Okay, so defined by f of x equal to 1 by x for all x belongs to r minus 0. So here if we define this function from f of x to f of x from r to r for x f of 0, it will be 1 by 0. This is undefined, that is nothing but infinity. Therefore I am defining function from f from except 0 to r. So we will get every value here. Okay, so this is about the rational function. Next, modulus function. This modulus function is very important. Okay, this modulus function is also called as a distance function, whereas this modulus function is always a positive function. Okay, here the function f from r to r defined by f of x equal to mod x for all x belongs to r is called a modulus function. So that is, if f of x equal to x when x is greater than equal to 0, so it will come positive and x greater than equal to 0, and minus x if x less than 0, negative is the minus x, positive is the x. So this is the positive function. For example, if you write minus x is also x and mod x is also x. This is the definite meaning of this function. That means the modulus of minus 2 will also give you 2, modulus of 2 will also give you 2. So this is the meaning of this modulus function. So graph of this function will come like this. So graph of this function will come like this, because for 2 we will get the value here. For 2 equal to modulus of 2 equal to 2, and it will come here. For modulus of minus 2, it is also 2 here, so it will come here. For modulus of 4, it will come. For modulus of minus 4, it will come here. That is why this graph will be like this. Okay. The fifth function, so the sixth function is signum function. The function f from r to r, this is function defined from r to r, defined by f of x equal to 1 and x is positive 0 and x equal to 0, minus 1 and x is negative. So it is called a signum function, and the domain of function is r real number and range is minus 1, 0, because the images of all the real numbers must be minus 0, 1. These are only possibilities, that is why this is the range. Next one is data expenditure function. This function f from r to r defined by f of x equal to square bracket x. Okay, this is a square bracket x for all x belongs to R assumes the value of the greatest integer. It assumes the greatest value of greatest integer less than or equal to x, but it must be less than or equal to x. Okay, this function is called a greatest integer function. For example, mod x equal to -1 for this interval, minus 1 0. For this interval, mod x is -1. Okay, this for this interval 0 1, mod x equal to 0. So here the value greatest integer, it must be less than or equal to x. If you consider here 1.21, okay, its value is 1 because the value is must be less than or equal to, and this value must be the greatest among the real numbers. Okay, so this is about the all the functions, some functions and their graphs. Now we go for algebra of real functions. Okay, likewise we have algebra of numbers like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Similarly we have algebra of real functions. Okay, the first one is addition of two functions. Okay, let f from x to r and g from x to r be two real functions. Okay, where x is the subset of r. Okay, then we define f, the summation, the addition of f plus g of x equal to f of x plus g of x for all x belongs to x. So f plus g of x is equal to f of x plus g of x. It is addition of two functions. Similarly, subtraction of two functions. Same functions f and g are defined by x to r. Then f minus g of x equal to f of x minus g of x. So this is for all x belongs to x. So similarly, multiplication, the same functions f from x to r and g from x to r. The product of two functions defined by f into g of x equal to f of x into g of x. This is a multiplication. And quotient of two functions f from x to r and g from x to r, where x is subset of r, then f by g of x equal to f of x divided by g of x, but g of x must not be equal to 0 for all x belongs to x. This is about the algebra of functions. So let me consider some example here. F of x equal to x square and g of x equal to 3x. Here we have to find out f plus g of x, f minus g of x, f dot g of x and f by g of x. The solution is, so as we have know the algebra of function definition, first one, f plus g of x equal to f of x plus g of x. So f of x is given x square and g of x is 2x. This is nothing but f plus g of x. Second one, f minus g of x, you know by the definition f of x minus g of x. So f of x equal to x square, g of x is 2x. So x square minus 2x is f minus g of x. Similarly, f into g of x, that is f of x into g of x. F of x is x square, this one is 2x. This will give you 2x cube. And fourth one, quotient, f by g of x equal to f of x divided by g of x, that is x square divided by 2x, which will give you x divided by 2. So this is about the algebra of functions, and also we have solved one example. Discuss some miscellaneous example which are very important for the point of exam. First example, let R be the set of all real numbers. Okay, let R be the set of all real numbers, and define a real function f from R to R by f of x equal to x plus 10. So if you are defining the function f from R to R by f of x equal to x plus 10, and we have to sketch the graph of the function. The solution is, so what is given? R. So R is the set of all real numbers. Okay, so what is the function? F is from R to R. So defining from real number to real number by f of x equal to x plus 10. So for any value of x, you will get a x with addition to the number 10. For any value of x, you will get extra 10 value for that x value. Okay. For example, so f of 1, that means 1 plus 10, which is equal to 11. Similarly, f of 2, in place of x, I am putting the value 12. So f of 3 plus 10, that is 13, so on. Similarly, we come the negative values. If you put f of minus 1 plus 10 equal to 9. Okay, f of minus 2, we will get minus 2 plus 10 equal to 8. Right? F of minus 3 plus 10 equal to 7. So, when we are adding a positive values 1, 2, 3, we are getting a number increasing order, in increasing order. Okay, when we are substituting the negative values, we are getting in a decreasing order 9, 8, 7. Okay, then the graph will be always like this. So its graph can be drawn from here. So at the value where an f of 0 is 10, right? So when x equal to 0, you will get the value 10. Okay, and therefore we always get the value here 0, 10. And here in which term you will get the 0? When f of minus 10. When f of minus 10 is the minus 10 plus 10 equal to 0, right? So one thing, the positive x equal to 0, value of y is 0, 10. When x equal to minus 10, the value of y equal to 0. So here it will come minus 10, 0. So these are some so this is minus 10, okay, 1, 2, so on up to this is 10. Okay, so this is a values where the line passing through. From here, the line will be passing from here. So this is the graph of the function. So this is the solution of the problem. Second example, okay, in it I have to find out the domain of the function. Find the domain of the function f of x equal to x cube plus 3x plus 5 divided by x square minus 5x plus 4. Okay, solution. So let me consider the given example, that is f of x equal to x cube plus 3x plus 5 divided by x square minus 5x plus 4. This is a rational function. It is a rational function. Okay, this is a rational function. It is a this is one polynomial function and this one is also one polynomial function. That is why f of x divided by g of x. This is a rational function. So here, in order to check this result domain, we need to factorize the denominator. We need to factorize the denominator. It is x square minus 5x plus 4 equal to 0. Okay. So when we factorize x square minus 4x minus x plus 4 equal to 0, that is x will be the common, x minus 4 minus x minus 4. So x minus 4 equal to 0 and x minus 1 equal to 0. So what are the roots of the x? X equal to 1 and x equal to 4. These are the roots of the equation. Therefore, the domain will be the whole set R except these two numbers, 1 and 4. Because when you put the values of 1, it will give the denominator 0. When you put the value of x equal to 4, this denominator will become the 0. Therefore, the domain is R minus 1 by 4. Okay. So this completes the solution. Okay, and this completes the chapter also. So in this chapter, we have discussed the introduction, Cartesian product of sets. Using the Cartesian product of sets, I have defined the relations. So using the relations, I have constructed functions. So using that function, I have defined some kind of functions as well as their graphs. Okay. So and also I have discussed the algebra of function, right, and some important problems on that chapter. So this concludes the chapter relations and functions. Thank you so much.